I'm sick, or I'm coming down from being sick, so please excuse my slightly off voice. But yeah, my friend and tattoo artist, Stewie, invited me to take part in his first pop-up gallery that he started with his business partner. The gallery is called Nest Gallery, and they're having a show on April 29th. I'm gonna be away. I'm gonna be in Japan during the actual show, but he invited me to submit a piece regardless. The show itself, the theme or whatever, is Year of the Rabbit, and the only real parameters is that it has to be inspired by the theme and be a certain size. I have a couple ideas so far. I still need to like hash out what I'm thinking. I'm really interested in, I don't know, playing with like visual metaphor, or like some sort of like surreal way of like playing with form and space, and I don't know, just making it like weird and interesting in some way. Some sort of like, when you look at it, like you feel something, which I guess is like arguably what most art does. But yeah, I want it to be intriguing in the way that it's presented, I guess.
So for concepting, I really try to make this part as lax and as casual as I can. It can definitely be a very intimidating part because you're starting this painting or this project that you want to have be good and turn out good. But just like literally doing scribbles in pencil in my sketchbook really takes a lot of the pressure off. And I'm just like trying to figure out the general composition, really nail down the concept that I'm going for. And then once I feel like I'm liking the kind of visual language of a specific idea, then I do like a few more iterations of what could possibly be the final painting. And usually while I'm doing this, I'm looking at like different reference images that I may have collected on Pinterest or something, just so that I can remind myself of what I want like the final execution to look like. So doing that simultaneously with playing with different concepts and ideas usually leads to, feeling like I'm in a better place to move on to start to refine for the final.
Hey, good morning. So I've got my canvas all prepped and ready to go, and I've done some thumbnail sketching. I feel like I've landed on something that I'm decently happy with. I'm struggling a little bit with like, I have a bunch of different ideas of like the vibe, I guess, that I want this painting to portray or emit. But yeah, I'm gonna take it into my iPad, play around a little bit more digitally until I'm happy with the final composition. I'm kind of coming to the point that I often come to with big daunting tasks or daunting projects like this, where I find myself procrastinating. And it's frustrating, obviously, because who wants to procrastinate? Yeah, I feel like one of the reasons why is that I'm making this process video, and for some reason, when I sit down to film anything other than a vlog, I have this like additional pressure, or this like weird feeling that like I need to perform in some way. Even though like I've been telling myself, and I've been like kind of realizing this lately, that I like my vlogs the best. And I like filming them the best, I like editing them the best. Well, I like editing all my videos, but yeah. I enjoy the vlogging process, and I enjoy the vlogging vibe, especially when it comes to filming. And so I kind of like thought, you know, even for videos that like aren't necessarily like studio vlogs or something like that, why don't I just like create them in like a vlog style or like a vlog mindset where I can like have these candid conversations. Like I feel like a lot of my like sit down videos or my videos with like a specific purpose, I feel the need to like script it or, you know, have everything be super tight and intentional. And it's hard to just like kind of riff in the way that I do with my vlogs. It's hard to just let go of that pre-existing like expectation that I set on myself for these kinds of videos. And also, I don't know, I feel like any traditional painting, I do tend to procrastinate, and I do tend to see as like a scary thing. And it's also my first, it's not the first time like my stuff would be like in a gallery setting, but it's my first like, I don't know, like gallery personal work submission kind of thing. Like the only other like gallery settings that my work have been for school or work or something like that. I'm realizing that I'm procrastinating because of my feelings of overwhelm. And also like I don't need to bring my piece in for like 20 more days. But I want to work on this now because like I said, I don't have my laptop. I can't remember if I said that on this vlog. I'm filming like 3 different things at the same time. But yeah, like I want to make progress on it now, just because like this is the most efficient time for me to do this. So this is the design that, oh, if we can even fucking see it. This is the design that I'm kind of ending up with, that I'm feeling happy about. Yeah, I think it'll change, you know. I'm gonna do a kind of mid-fidelity digital version of it, just because to take my reference photo, like I want to project this bunny drawing on myself and then use that as a reference for the actual painting. Yeah, I don't know, just like, I guess just like seeing this now, like seeing like the shapes and the colors and like having a better understanding of like what's gonna have to go into this to make it real and good is what's maybe overwhelming me a little bit. I know I'll do good, and I know it'll be like a nice piece, but I'm just, all these thoughts are swirling around in my head like, oh my god, what if I smudge fucking black ink on the white part? Like, what do I do then? Or like, there's so much red. What if I can't blend the red smoothly? Then it's gonna look like shit. And just all this shit that's going on in my head right now. But I just gotta do it, because who the fuck cares? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Just like scolding myself right now. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Fast forward to years later, I'm back in Calgary. Set my mind to the concept of this whole video, and I accomplished it. So that was, got up, sketched this thing down, wrote down the dream, and then created all the answers. This stuff's so nuanced. I'm not that guy. I'm an artist. Fell in love with was the result of that, but going through the same things. So I think that there's this really
So basically, I bought this projector specifically for projecting onto canvas. Using a projector just seems like a cleaner and easier way to kind of transfer a digital drawing onto canvas without having to like sketch on like a messy, sketchy thing and then struggle to erase it afterwards. So yeah, I'm gonna use this to like transfer onto the actual canvas when I do the actual painting, but for now, thought it'd be a cool idea to maybe try and like shoot this reference myself and then use that to kind of develop the final image. So oh my god. This is gonna be tough. Alright, so basically what I'm gonna try and do, we have a lot going on here. So my projector is hooked up to my iPad, and so that's what's being projected on the screen right now. So I can kind of, this is just Procreate, so I can kind of like position and move the position of the projection, the overlay on top of me, so that it like sits where I need it to sit to work with the composition. And then I'm just gonna have this camera running, so you guys are gonna act as my like actual capturing of the reference. And to kind of watch myself do that, I'm gonna connect my phone to the Canon app. I can watch what's going on the screen of what this camera is recording on my phone, so that I can like be looking down, but also looking at what needs to be, like where positioning needs to happen and stuff. All while posing for the reference. I have my duvet in the background because the composition that I've decided on kind of has like a bit of a, I don't know, something going on, and I like how fluffy and big that is. I think it'll make some cool shapes. So I'm gonna try that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Shoulder out. Arm. I can like barely see what's going on as well. Like, fuck. Okay, maybe this should be like here. Maybe, I don't know. That's good. That's nice lighting. Okay. I'm happy with this. So now I need to get the blanket back on without moving. Fuck. Then I lose the... Oh, but I kind of want that. Okay. This side is around. Okay. We got it, I think. That's as good as it'll get, I think. Okay.
Alright, so once I had my reference all shot and ready, God, that was such a fucking kerfuffle. I was so flustered, it was like not working at all, but yeah, honestly, the bunny projection really was not necessary. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, but that's okay, you live and you learn. But yeah, the reference of just like my bust pose situation was very helpful in just kind of creating a reference for myself to create the girl painting section. So I took the photo that I had, or like the screenshot that I liked the most from my little video recording, and then started to like kind of manipulate / like photo bash into what I wanted it to be, with a combination of just like moving parts of it, kind of like slapping other photos, other screenshots from that video recording, and drawing on top of what I had. At this point, I was just focusing on getting the shapes that I wanted down, taking the photo that's very much real life, and, you know, manipulating it in a way that's kind of more stylized and interesting. And then once I had the general shapes down, I went in and started to refine the actual drawing and the guidelines that I would be transferring onto the canvas later. This part is pretty simple. I'm just drawing and putting down line work and whatever, just so that I can help myself when it comes to doing the actual painting later. I find doing this digitally, especially with Procreate, where you can like make perfect straight lines and angles and circles and things like that. It's much easier to do it digitally when you have those tools and those kind of assists, and then transfer it onto canvas later, so you don't have to struggle with like so much sketching, erasing, and all that stuff. So I ended up using a couple more pieces of reference, just again shot myself, of the hand specifically. We all know how tough it is to draw hands. I think for, I don't know, like a more involved piece like this, I like to be very thorough with my reference and make sure I know exactly what I'm drawing and what the things that I want to draw look like, so that I'm not like struggling and trying to like figure it out as I go. Reference is a tool that most artists use, so highly recommend doing what you gotta do and getting the photo reference to make your piece better. And then finally, I got the values, or like, I don't know, colorways that I wanted down. I played with a couple different iterations of using where I wanted to use the red and the black, like using the red in the sky, like the Hanafuda tile that I was referencing, versus just having the red in the sun. And again, digital is great for this. You can, make a bunch of different variations of your piece and figure out which one you actually like more before committing to doing it traditionally. So yeah, this is what I ended up with. And then it was time to transfer it to canvas. Fuck. Not a huge deal. It's fine. It's fine. I thought that was gonna be okay. I tested the low tack artist tape on another piece of canvas and it was perfect. It was perfect. Fuck. But I guess, I don't know, maybe me cutting it or how many pieces I was laying down made the seal bad or something. I have some white acrylic, I think, and this ink is acrylic based, so I think if I mix the white, like actual acrylic paint with that, it'll be okay. Hopefully. The only thing with using acrylic on unstretched canvas is that if you do like a large area, it can crack because acrylic dries kind of like
solid, right? It's not as flexible as just ink. But I think that's okay because I just need it for like little touch-ups and things like that. What I'm most concerned about is the color match.
Do you think the back leg should be shaded in too now? Kind of looks weird. But also it's behind, so.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
That looks cool.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, no,
Are you gonna bid on it? Prove it.
I can't.
Prove you like it.